Shalom, Rabbi Galit.
Shalom, Ellen.
How are you? How do you feel?
Um,
You're there. That's that's a plus.
I'm here. That's
That's good. Yes.
Barbara's here.
Yeah. Good.
She's on Facebook. But
Yes. Okay. Hello, hello.
Okie dokie. I say shalom. Welcome to the Sim Shalom Zoomregation, everybody, and pops up three different times. For restream, for Facebook, for YouTube.
Okay.
Funny.
Everything is a little mixed up now.
Everything is, well, this is overkill.
All the technology, I don't know. It's always something lately.
Yes, that's true. Hi, Reba. Hi, Troy. Hi, Mark. Is here, and Albert is on Facebook, and Barbara is on Facebook. Oh, no, Albert is on YouTube. He doesn't like Facebook, and I don't blame him. I don't either. Oops, I shouldn't say that out loud on Facebook. Hi, Zipporah. Oh, pretty picture of you. וכולנו גם יחד. I don't know if you noticed, but I finally managed to fix the Hebrew and the Hebrew for Hine Matov, who added the word that I had left out originally, gam. Behold how good and how pleasant it is when all of us dwell together in unity. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Barbara says she noticed, which is pretty cool. But you know Hebrew. Ahavat Olam. Your love has embraced us always, in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day, your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day, in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. Barbara says, a tad. And Alan, yes, I will mention that. I'll have to go back, to scroll back up to see it when we come to the Misha Derach. And for you and your mom and yes. I'm assuming you guys live in Lima, Peru, and I've been there. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let us off the bus to hunt around and learn how to, and to interact with people. Why, I don't know, but they didn't. At any rate, Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Listen, Israel. Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. Ve'ata et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם ושבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. You shall love Adonai your God with all your might, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Set these words which I command you on this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them be a symbol before your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Sephora, I am going to copy your phone number down. Sounds like you're in the LA area. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. Thus you will become holy to your God. I, Adonai, am your God, who brought you out of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem emet. Adonai, your God, is true. Weeknight. Adonai among all that is worshipped. Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Hashkivenu. O God, you are a consolation to your creatures. For in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care, and we are comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Ma Tov. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Thank you, Reba. Reba is our visiting angel in Shalom. I think somebody sent her down here from somewhere. Yitgedav yitgedash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra kirutei ve'amlik machutei, be'chayekon v'yomechon v'chayei kol beit Yisrael, bagala bagala u'vizman kariv, b'imeru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah bevarach le'alam me'amaya yitbarach. Yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei kudushat b'richu leila mikol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imeru amen. The Amidah, the standing prayer, but we don't have to stand because we rise in spirit. I didn't originate that, Rabbi Blaine did. Adonai שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. Adonai, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, ve'Konei HaKol, ve'Zocher Chasdei Avot ve'Imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. Take some water. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה, רב להושיע, מוריד אתה. מקלקל קיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, צומח נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, ויתמות בגבולות, ומדום אלק, מלך מביט ומחייך, ומשמיע כשורה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני, מקיים הכל. Take a moment now to say your own private, silent prayer from your heart. Oh, say shalom b'momav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imeu I am not going to read it in Hebrew today. I think I'm going to just talk about it a little. The Torah portion is Re'eh. It's one of my favorites. And let me stop the share. The portion that I will be reading on Saturday is at the end of the Torah portion, and but the beginning of it is what is usually talked about when we discuss this particular Torah portion. See, says Moses, to the people of Israel. I place before you today a blessing and a curse. The blessing is when you fulfill God's commandments, and the curse is if you abandon them. What they did is they climbed, there were two mountains, Mount Gerizim and Mount Ebal. And this is right just before they cross into the land of Israel, the Holy Land. And on one mount where they said the blessings, it was covered with greenery and flowers and all kinds of flora and fauna. And on the cursed mountain, it was all rock. Then Moses says, a temple shall be established in the place that God will choose to make dwell his name there. And this temple is where you will bring your sacrifices. Until that point, they had, brought their sacrifices to the tabernacle, or they had done something within their own communities. And he says, it is forbidden to make offerings to God in any other place. Which is one of the reasons why when the temples were destroyed, each time it was devastating to the people. Because they had nowhere to praise God. They couldn't sacrifice or slaughter, they couldn't sacrifice their animals anywhere. They couldn't eat the meat. They were told not to eat the blood. They said that on the altar they had to pour the blood onto the altar. There was no altar. And then they talk about false prophets. There are prophets who will predict something, and sometimes they came true. So you had to know how to distinguish between a false prophet whose prophesying came true and an actual prophet from God. And how would you do that? Anybody want to venture a guess?
Well, the false prophet is the one whose prophecy does not come true.
Say that again.
The false prophet is the one whose prophecy does not come true.
Wrong. Sometimes they did. Sometimes they came.
You mean?
So how would you tell?
Doesn't it have to be like all of them have to come true?
Yeah, that's what I would say. Because some of them coming true is just coincidental. It's got to be something that's more than chance.
Okay, here's the actual answer. Remember the guy that said, "I alone can fix it"? This is a false prophet. He's saying, I am the one who is doing all of this stuff. It's from me, not from God. It's from me. I'm doing it all. This is why the false prophet that led our country for 4 years was wrong, and why the people who are following him are wrong. Sorry to get into politics, but I couldn't help myself. At any rate, this is the reason the false prophet does not give God credit for giving for his gift of prophecy. Even the true prophets were sometimes wrong. See. But if it came from God, they're still the prophet. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm going to do. Thank you, Ellen. Ale, I know what's wrong with my voice. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Ours is the duty to praise the All-Sovereign, to honor the artist of creation who made us unique in the human family with a destiny all our own. For this we bend our knees and bow with gratitude before the Sovereign Almighty, Monarch of all, the wellspring of holiness and blessing. Oops. On that day, the eternal shall be one and God's name shall be one. Mishaberach for the sick. Where is it? Huh. Having trouble bringing that up. Well, this is from last week. And it still holds true. Salman Rushdie, Ziona bat Chava, Chava bat Elsa, Thomas David Ben Catherine, that's Ziona's husband, Brittany Griner and her wife Sherelle, Alex and Sarah Rosenzweig, Ellen Rose, Tova Hannah bat Peril, and that's Tamara. She got a CT scan, and apparently she has a lesion on her pancreas. Oh,
Another operation.
she may have to. She doesn't know yet. They're going to do another CT scan, but not for a couple of weeks. I think the date is September 8th. Albert is praying for Valerie, Aaron, Maddie, Trey, Malcolm, Mayo, Rose, Amy, Tova, Beth, and her father, Rabbi Galit, Albert, and all our families and loving pets. Barbara, oh, what's wrong with Rolla? Rolla Madison, sure. Let's see, where did I leave off? Yohevet Rosa Bar, Etta Bat Gittel, Ada Bat Chania, Robert Stein and Andrea Graboff, Rachel Bat Benjamin, Moshe Lazar Ben Chana and his wife, Yosef Ben Albert and all his family, Batya Malka Bat Perochaya, Menashe Ben Menachem, Roland and Judy Hansen, all the COVID-19 victims, all the monkeypox victims, all the polio victims, and apparently there are a few, which is not good. All sufferers of Guillain-Barré syndrome, Ukrainian people and their defense forces, and the people that were killed at that were just killed overnight there in Ukraine. The families and friends of all the mass shootings, the women of the United States. Gout, I'm sorry, that's painful. Support, do you have anybody that you want to pray for today? Marvin?
There's nobody in particular.
Okay. Troy?
Well, this morning they had a shooting at a bus stop, school bus stop, and killed this 16-year-old boy. And they finally caught him. They caught him. It was this morning, then they caught the guy this afternoon.
Okay, thank you.
They had helicopters and cars. They were looking all over the place for that guy.
Oy, 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 oy. Reba sends healing energy throughout the world. Ellen?
Thank you. All those who are suffering physically and emotionally. Rabbi Galit, Pastor Bashir, Ziona, Tom, Ben David, Catherine, Beth, Amy, Tova, Marvin, Ellen Friedman, Alexandra Ben Bat Aurora, Lenny Bat Alexandra, Bill Ben Ann, Todarabo.
Also, I want to say Yeshaberach for Sipporah, who also suffers from PTSD. She's also praying for her friend David, who has cancer. And anyone suffering from PTSD. That's... Yes, thank you. There was a woman that Amy wanted me to say a prayer for. I do not remember her name, and I couldn't bring up my list. And I had her on it. Try it again. Well, nope. Wait a minute. No, that's not it. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals the sick. In the Mourner's Kaddish. It's my grandfather's yahrzeit today, so Judge Justin Woodward Harding, Sharon Ben Abraham Vasara, my husband, the millions of victims of the coronavirus, all victims of racial injustice, all victims of gun violence, all the Ukrainians and the Russians who were killed in this horrible, silly, stupid, reckless, unnecessary war. Marvin is saying Kaddish for Francis Johnson. Sephora, do you have anyone you'd like remembered today? Troy?
Excuse me. Olivia Newton-John. And then that 16-year-old boy.
Yes.
Then they had this other guy. They had other people. They had a bunch of people getting shot in Indianapolis. Like, everybody and their brothers shooting each other.
Reba,
Yeah, that's it.
thank you. Reba prays for anyone who doesn't have someone to say Kaddish for them. Ellen.
All those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. All those who have died by senseless gun violence. Sadaraba.
Please join me in the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal, Yit
El
Gadal,
Yisadash Shemay Reba.
Ramati Gadal,
Mata
Ram,
Gidra
Yisrael,
Malkute
Yisrael,
Ufamala.
Yisrael,
Ilchate Harakim Ufamakon Rachai. Yakol Beit Yisrael
Amen.
Hagala
Yishmei Rabba Barak
Barishmain
Rabba
Rava
Maya.
Vimru
Yibarak
Amen.
Bishtabak Bipak
Yeheshma
Romamikase.
Rava Barak Leoma
Yishtadar
Leoma
Bikalele Varashmet
Uvalea
Kudisha.
Vistabar
Velamin
Vistabak
Kovekata
Vistabar
Turishaba.
Vistaram
Shibaka Nekamata
Vistashsa
Bidamano. Amen.
Vistadar
Shalama
Vistalal
Rabba
Vistalal
Mishmaya.
Shmerav
Ki Malena
Midrashu
Gakon Yisrael.
Karashum
Amen.
Leolamin
Say
Kolber
Shalom Menorah.
Katabashirata
Yase.
Tushpakata
Lady
Vineka
Baku
Meka
Yisrael.
Damiran Belma Bihimru
Amen.
Amen. Yehe Shlama Rav Min Shamaya V'chayei Malenu V'Yakov Yisrael V'Yamru Amen. O say Shalom Inuma. O Yaseh Shalom. Alenu V'Yakov Yisrael V'Yamru Tevev V'Yamru Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Everybody wants peace. Everybody needs peace. God gave us peace, and as God's gift,
Shalom, Shalom, Rabbi. Toda Rabah.
Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. A good one.
Shavua Tov if I don't see you tomorrow. Shabbat Shalom and Shavua Tov if I don't see you tomorrow. Love you all. Thank you.